I have like
All
no
right.
real.
Hey, we're recording now.
I saw that. It literally tells me. That's kind of creepy.
Yeah. It says to make sure you let people know before you start recording.
It says that?
Yeah.
You didn't let me know.
Okay, as soon as we get on here, you guys both disappear.
What?
No, I'm here.
Or here. I took my medicine.
All right. Are you guys all good now? You got that out of the way?
Sure. Yeah.
All two of us are
great.
good.
All two of us.
All right.
All right.
Tell me your names. Tell you the audience your names.
Brynn.
Asa.
All right. Good job. Good start. How is everybody surviving their quarantine?
I'm going a little crazy. I've been trying to find new things to do every day. I've been staying up till 4 or 5 in the morning, and I'll sleep in till about 12. So that's been fun. My eating schedule's been kind of weird too. Like I'll eat lunch around 2 or 3, depending on when I wake up, and then I'll have a little snack at 10. So
Nice.
but that's about it.
What are the new things that you're doing?
I did some yoga today for an hour. That was really relaxing. I think I'm going to be doing that every day now. And got some sun today. Got a little burnt. I've been watching movies that have been on my list for a really long time.
What are you watching?
What did I watch? I watched Misery. That was really good.
Because you're a film buff.
Yeah, I'm a film major, so I'm really into films, if you didn't know.
You're not a film major, are you?
Yeah, I am. Film and media.
Oh.
Yeah. What else is on my list? I was gonna watch Still, that movie you told me to watch, but it looked bad, so I didn't watch it yet.
What do you mean it looked bad?
The trailer looked bad, so I didn't watch it. Oh, I watched The Platform. What?
What?
I watched.
So what'd you watch? Sorry.
The Platform.
What's that?
On Netflix. Really good. It's like a vertical prison, and there's like a platform of food that's supposed to be for everyone, but everyone takes more than they need. So the people on like level 200 don't get fed, and so they're like dying. But then every 30 days they switch where you're at. So you could be on level like 7 one day, but you could be on like 200 the next day, and you could be like dying. And then you have to eat your cellmate. It's very interesting. I liked it a lot. Except the ending was kind of good. But it's in Spanish, so they have it dubbed, like with English over top of it, but I don't like that it didn't match up. So
no, dubs are awful. You got to do subtitles.
Yeah, so I just did subtitles because I was like, that's gonna be better then.
Smart.
So yeah, so I watched it in Spanish. Really enjoyed it. But the ending was stupid. But besides that,
if you want to see a terrible movie, watch what's it called? Border. It's on Hulu.
Oh, Hulu.
Not Netflix. Yeah. It's terrible, actually. I wouldn't recommend watching it.
I will watch it then.
All right. Asa, what have you been doing?
It'd be easier to say what I'm not doing, but...
Okay, well, we can start there. What are you not doing?
Exercising enough, eating well, taking care of myself. What I am doing, I started a graphic design business today. I drew Pokemon, but
doing what? Sorry, you cut out.
I drew Pokemon.
Okay.
And I plan on doing more. Tonight I did Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Charmander.
Yep.
But I'm gonna do more. Like Jigglypuff.
He's not a Pokemon, is he?
Yes, he is.
Really? I know nothing about Pokemon.
Did you ever watch Pokemon?
No. Unfortunately not. Or fortunately, depending on how you look at it.
Also, what I've been doing is... Okay, yeah, that's about it.
Drawing Pokemon?
Yeah,
That's
on
it?
the iPad. Yep.
Huh?
And I started just tonight, so
What? You said it's a business. Are you selling them?
yeah, $50 a piece.
For what? Just the image of it, or what all? What all does that include? Is it like a customized drawing or something, or what am I getting?
No.
We're making fun of the people that try to sell those things on Instagram.
Okay, we're not making fun of them. I just
I
took a
am.
satire on
Who
it.
actually? I've never seen anybody sell these
Oh.
things.
There's plenty.
They sell pictures of Pokemon.
Not Pokemon. They'll
They'll like draw people.
they'll draw people, but it's really easy. You just take your if you have an iPad, you just draw over the person, and you use the tone tool to like pick the colors in somebody's face and just like make them like look cartoony. It's really
Yeah.
easy. People like pay for that.
So it was like satirical shit.
Yeah.
Like your one museum video or whatever.
Oh yeah, that too. He's talking about the music video
The one that
that you did.
Oh, who filmed it?
He did.
He
You did.
filmed it?
Yeah, that was
the
when we went to
museum
Toledo.
video.
Of
That was in
Alex.
Toledo?
Yeah,
It was just a snippet, though.
yeah, that's what he's talking about though, because Alex posted it.
You're talking about the thing that Alex Metcalf posted.
I think so.
I'm not really sure.
What?
You said
It was a video of you guys walking through a museum. I don't know what it was. I asked Brynn about it earlier.
Yeah, it was just a snippet. Goofy. I
Goofy.
have it's
Said it was satire of people that walk through museums and do that. But
It's
again,
like-
I've never seen that.
So satire.
You must be
I
so
said
much more well-cultured on the internet than me.
yes. No, it's like
well, yeah.
people that will be, wandering around, or you ever see those pictures of it's like a guy holding a girl and she's turned this way, but
Yep.
they're holding
But don't you guys do that seriously, though?
no, I've never taken like that. I always, if I'm doing it, it's
Mm,
I have. I took
what about?
with-
Hold on. What about your pictures from New York?
Okay, those were
okay.
good.
Those are cute. That's
Yeah.
not like a hold. But we didn't do
I didn't say they were bad.
that. What are you talking about then? That's artsy. That's actually cute. Wasn't cute.
Where's the line? Where's the line between artsy and cringe come in then?
Okay, well,
It's subject.
it's subjective. Everything. I feel like it all is.
But also, you'd have to be stupid not to know.
Yeah.
No.
Not to what?
Not to know.
Oh yeah.
Like-
There's not even a fine line. There's a huge line that you jump over.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Where do you think it is?
I don't know. I'm doing some research right now.
On Brynn's Instagram page.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
I don't know. I'm not gonna call you out on any of them.
No,
so-
call me out. No,
No.
I want you
No.
to.
No.
I will.
Yeah, I want to know what you consider. Just because I wonder, it's all subjective. I'm not gonna get offended because I like what I post. So I'm not gonna be
Right.
Yeah, that's why it's good.
Yeah.
That's why you follow certain people.
Yeah.
If you like what they post or whatever. That's
True.
what
True. Well, we'll just jump in. How was the New York trip?
It was
When
really
did you
good.
guys go? Was it before all this jazz started happening?
Oh yeah, it was way before. I mean, we saw a few people wearing masks and stuff, but it was nothing
Uh-huh.
crazy at all. People weren't.
What
bothered.
all did you do or see or?
I didn't. We really wanted to stray away from touristy stuff because I feel like every time I've only gone 2 times before that, and it was on school trips. So I was I want to do things that, yeah, 8th grade and my senior year for choir. So I was I want to do things that I didn't get to do. For the new when we were in 8th grade, I feel all we did was touristy stuff. We didn't get to roam free, so that was nice to be able to literally go wherever. So we went to, what did we do Friday? The place we stayed was really nice. We stayed at this Airbnb in Brooklyn, and it was 5 minutes from the subway. I actually really like taking the subway. I could see myself doing that every day. It was nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then, and just walking everywhere was so nice. Not having, no, seriously, not having to take a car places all the time. So nice.
Mhm.
I like driving for long periods of time, but it was just different. I don't know. And it was weird too because it was such a culture shock. I feel in 8th grade, the first time you go, it's wow, this is huge, and this is
Really?
and gross. Yeah, I feel like it was for me at least. Like just growing up in Finley and then like seeing that for the first time, it was. But like when I went back this time, I never felt unsafe. I never felt like, oh, this is such a big city. Like I'm scared. Like it was like, I don't know. It felt normal. Like I don't know. And so we got a really good went to a really good place in Times Square for lunch on Friday. This Italian place. It was amazing. And then that was Valentine's Day, I think. And then we got Mexican for dinner, and it was amazing. I picked all the places we went to eat, and they were all great. So
how do you pick a restaurant? What's your strategy?
I look up places. I look up like best.
I know, but like obviously, but what's like your criteria that you're looking at when you're picking a place? Because I really like doing this as well.
I looking at pictures.
You just look at pictures of their food?
I look at pictures of the food, reviews, obviously, and then but I also like if I ever see like blog posts or I ever see somebody talk about a place or like Pinterest, like I looked for a while on different places, and then I was just like, hey, we should go here, and all of them were great.
Wow.
For the Mexican place, I looked up best margarita. I didn't even look at anything for the food. We really wanted margaritas, but the food was really good.
Were they good?
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah. And then they were like fiery. She like lit something on fire. I don't know what. It was like a piece of, I don't know what it was, but it was good. And then, we really got, I think it was, wait, what day was that? I think it was Saturday we went to the MoMA, and I was really excited about that because I really wanted to go when we went senior year. But we wanted to go because I don't really like the Met.
Wait, you didn't go?
The Met was boring.
The Met was boring.
Okay. You didn't go to MoMA?
No, I went to the MoMA. I didn't go to the Met because we went to the Met senior year. I think it was senior year, and I didn't like it. I think it's boring. But I like modern art a lot more than I like ancient like culture-y stuff. I don't know. It doesn't interest me.
There's not much modern art in the Met.
There were like 2 exhibits.
There were like 2 exhibits,
and they were very like basic.
Yeah, it wasn't like I like really like kooky, like weird. Like if something is like Toledo is really good at doing that. Like I feel like they have a lot of different
and they change it out.
They change it out all the time. That's really like
they have like featured artists on the top floor, and they can take up an entire room with their exhibits.
And I feel like I don't even really like Columbus's museum. It was boring. There's like nothing there. I don't know. But yeah, so we went to the MoMA. We wanted to go to the Color Factory. I've been wanting to go there forever, but it was like $40 a ticket.
What's that?
It's another museum, but it's like interactive. So they have all these different like rooms that you walk through, and like it's all like about color. And I thought it was good. Okay.
Did you ever go to Otherworld? Or is that what it's called?
Yeah, I haven't gone yet.
Expensive.
It is expensive too. That's like $20. Yeah, but
$20. That's not bad for.
No, it's not bad. But all the
what did he say?
He said, "Speak for yourself."
I don't know. My view of what's expensive and not expensive has like changed so much now that I can make a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, all the interactive museums were like close to $30-$40 in New York, which like once again isn't that bad, but like you have to allot like a few hours if you want to go do that, so you're getting your money's worth.
Right.
What else do we do? Oh, we got the best pizza I've ever ate in my entire life.
New York style?
Yeah. I don't know what the place is called. I forget. I think it was like Jasmine. I don't know. It started with a J. But it was down by, I think it was down by the Brooklyn Bridge, actually. But it was amazing. And then I wanted mochi really bad. Have you ever had that?
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, actually, no, I don't think I have. I've just seen other people eat it. Now that I'm thinking about it. No, not on ASMR. Like in real life.
It's really good. I like it a lot. Whole Foods. You can get them at Whole Foods, I think. I think that's where I get mine.
You can get them at Great Scott, too, in Finley. Like, you can get them all over the place.
Yeah. I haven't been here yet, though. I'm kind of scared. But the ones at Whole Foods are good. But anyways, we wanted to go to this mochi place. We walked 45 minutes after we got off the subway. No, to go to this place. It closed at 11. And we got there at 10:50 something. And we walked in. She's like, hey, we only have the hot ones, which I don't know what that means. Like, I didn't even know you could get a hot mochi. Like, I'm pretty, I don't know, whatever. And I was like, okay, well, I want the frozen one. And she's like, okay, it's going to take like 10 minutes. And I was like, well, we walked all this way. I don't really care at this point. So I was like, oh, that's fine. They were disgusting. They were so bad, and I was so pissed that we walked all that way. So that was
Was it at least a nice walk? Like 45 minutes in a city isn't like too bad.
not too bad, but the fact that I had like not heels on, but like I was wearing like booties that were like 3 or 4 inches.
Oh.
So like that wasn't very fun, but
Mm-hmm.
the walk wasn't bad. Like I was.
You
fine.
did that to yourself, though.
I did, but I didn't think we were gonna do that. I was like,
Yeah. Right.
What else did we do? And then we also went to this really cool brunch place on Sunday, but we waited 2 hours. Pretty sure close to 2 hours.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but it was really good.
Not really surprising, though.
No.
What is Asa making faces about?
Okay, I was taking a Snapchat, but I'm still listening.
Sure you are. What do you do gymnastics or something now?
I
see
do that. I do that. Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
What do you tell us about your gymnastics?
Well, I started this, my first semester of this last school year, so around like September probably. I'm just slowly like gaining skills and stuff like that, like doing some basic stuff, but I actually was supposed to compete in our next meet, but due to the current pandemic, that got canceled. So
you're doing it like through with a team, or what are you?
Yeah, it's the club team at Ohio State.
Oh, really? That's pretty awesome.
It is. It's super cool, and the people they're all like really talented. I mean, like obviously this is my first year, so I'm not like great, but yeah. I mean, like all the kids in there are really just people who would do the like actual varsity team at OSU. They just don't have the time, so they're really good. They're very good. So
how'd you get into it? You just thought, oh, this would look fun, or what? Have you done it before?
I mean, like for the most part, I just thought it'd be fun, but also like I've always been that like brat that can do like cartwheels and stuff. So I
feel like being able to do cartwheels from like gymnastics team is a big jump, though.
It's all like motivation. I mean, like if you want to be able to do it, you can. I don't know. There's a lot of people who are worse than me too. No offense, but yeah. I mean, like there's a range. It doesn't matter if you can do anything. I don't know. And I thought it was all flexibility, but it's a lot of like strength too. Like you just have to be a strong person, which is hard for me because I'm weak.
What are you doing like bars and stuff? Or are you doing like gosh, I can't even think of everything. Like floor things or a little bit of everything? I
mean, like I got started on floor like doing basic techniques, cartwheels, round-offs, tucks, handsprings, stuff like that. But I actually just got my first pair of grips for bar. So nice. I'm getting better at basic technique with that. But bar is very hard. Bar, you have to have a lot of core strength, and I don't have that yet. So
we'll do yoga with Brynn.
I sure should.
Tomorrow 3 p.m.
What kind of yoga are you doing?
3 p.m.
It's my morning. Correct.
What kind of yoga are you doing, Brynn?
I don't know. I got this app and it just has different like things, and they're like beginner, intermediate, like. But I did both. I don't know. I don't think it's that hard. But I've always had like good balance, so I feel like I'm kind of already intermediate. I'm doing Pilates. I'm doing a Pilates class this year. I'm excited.
Pilates is fun. It can be tough.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared.
A lot of like lunges and all that. A lot of repetition, like pulsing and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good toning.
Fun. Oh, did we already talk about Guinea Springs? Because I went to Florida after I went to New York.
Oh, okay. No. We'll talk about your other vacation. Tell us about that.
That was really fun. Actually,
Brynn's vacation show. I went to Florida. I went to Tallahassee, and I've never been somewhere in Florida that like isn't close to a beach. So it was interesting, like to go to a different area. Tallahassee's pretty far north, isn't it?
Yeah, like really far. Like I think it's like 4 hours from a beach, like a group beach. Like PCB, I think is like 5 hours away. Okay. And so, but I went there because my friend had a grad school interview at Florida State for film.
And so we stayed at the sketchy hotel. That was kind of fun. And we got Whataburger. Delicious. Have you ever had it?
No.
So good. I want to have...
I thought that was a West Coast thing.
No, In-N-Out is.
Oh.
Whataburger's kind of more southern. Like, I think it goes into, like, Texas. Maybe. I don't know if it goes over more. But, got some of that. Got margaritas there. They're great. Yeah, then we went
about the springs.
Springs, yeah. So I was so excited about it. And then we got there because we had to go like after her interview. So we didn't leave until like 2 and it was 2 hours away. So we got there at 4 and we go into the shop and the guy goes, "Okay, so you guys out here camping?" And we're like, "No, like we just came to come to the springs." And he's like, "Oh, okay, well we closed at 8 or whatever." And we're like, "Okay, can we rent like a kayak and like can we get some like snorkel gear and stuff?" And he's like, "No, we stopped the boat rentals at like 2." And we're like, "What the heck? Why are you open until 8 but you stopped?" I was like, "Okay, whatever." And then he goes, "Oh, and we stopped the rentals for the snorkel gear and all that stuff at 5." And we're like, "Going on." It had nowhere. It said that nowhere on their website. So we're like pissed. We're like, "Okay, cool." So we're like, whatever, we're still going to like go. And so I think we paid like 14. I think it's like 14 just to like go.
So like step into the water?
Yeah.
Who owns it?
I don't know. But it's weird. It's really sketchy because you go down this really long, like winding dirt road into the back. Like it's a really weird location. Like it's literally out in the middle of nowhere. And like, I don't know, it just doesn't really make sense. I don't know. So we went out there and you step in, first of all, I mean, it's warm. It's like 72 degrees year round. So it was nice. But you walk in and it's like so slippery. The rocks, like you literally have to have some sort of like scuba gear because it's like impossible to walk down there. So we kept our sandals on. I was like, I'm not going barefoot. And there's fish, like there's all this stuff in there. So I was like, I don't want to step on anything. So I'm walking in there with my sandals and I'm literally slipping even with my sandals on. I'm like, this is terrifying. And so I get down there and there's all these craters and there's all this like stuff beneath you that like you almost need to have snorkel gear so you can just kind of float because like you can't just walk around in there. It's kind of impossible. And so we're like standing on these 2 rocks and we're like, okay, this is cool. But like it would have been so much cooler because I really wanted to kayak. But because I know if you go like there's like 3 different like sections. So I think there's like the first like cove and you can go like scuba dive down there. And then there's a second one that's like only for like advanced scuba divers can go down there. And then if you go out into like the river, that's where like the manatees and like all like the turtles and all this cool stuff. But, like we're like, okay, well, we're not going to swim.
So you didn't get to see that?
No.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I was really upset. That's why I was really mad because I was like, if we would have had a kayak or a canoe or something, we could have gone out into the river and at least like seen some. But yeah, so it was kind of sad, but it was still really cool. I've been wanting to go there for a few years.
Would you just saw it like somewhere or what?
Well, on my Pinterest like 5 years ago when I was like vacation spots in like Florida, and I was like, oh, I want to go there.
It's like really blue water, right?
Yeah, that's
like the thing.
It's like crystal clear. Yeah.
Like people go there and take pictures.
Yep.
Like you.
Blue ass water. Yep. It's fun. So yeah, we did that, and then we got mimosas and those really good. I think they're called. I'm gonna say it wrong.
Macaroons?
No.
No.
Not macaroons. They're like from okay. Have you ever seen Princess and the Frog? What are those called?
Once. Huh?
What are they called? Those little donut things. Like you get them in Louisiana. Like they're really big in like Louisiana. But what are they called? They're little donut things. Beignet. I don't know. Anyways, we're going
something
like that.
I don't know.
I don't know what they're called.
I'm not sure.
But anyways,
Louisiana donuts.
She makes.
You had those? Who does?
Good. What?
Who makes them?
The girl in Princess and the Frog. That's like her job. She like works at a diner and she like makes these things.
Yeah, I think you got it right. I don't know how to say it, but like beignets.
Beignets? Yeah, I don't know. Beignets? I don't know. Big net?
Beignet. It might be beignet.
Beignet. I think it's a beignet.
It's French, right? It's probably like Creole.
So I think it's beignet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, beignet. All right.
Yeah.
anyways, they were delicious. And then we went home, but I had to drive like a total of like, I probably drove for like 10 hours, 10, 12 hours.
That's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys fly?
Because I don't pay for that.
It's too expensive.
Too expensive, but if this Corona thing would have been happening then I would have bought a ticket.
I know. It's too bad they shut everything down because this would have been the perfect time to travel.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's sad. I really want to go to, like, because I heard they closed Hocking Hills, I'm pretty sure, like yesterday.
I just heard that too, yeah.
I'm sad. I still haven't gone there.
We were like talking about renting an Airbnb out or something down there, but it's closed. I don't know. Everybody keeps getting freaked out. Like they won't even go like hang out with people. It's kind of strange.
I mean, social distancing, but like.
Well.
But like.
What?
But if you, the thing is, with social distancing, as long as you're both doing it and you haven't come in contact with anyone else,
then like how can
the thing is, it shouldn't make a difference. Like you can quarantine and social distance with another person. If neither of you have been exposed to the virus, it shouldn't matter. That's
right. Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that.
I don't know. What's your take on the whole thing? Like
what's
politically and like
politically?
Yeah. Like do you think it has to do with this election?
Do I think it has to do with this election? No, I don't think that the virus was designed or something, but I don't think that people won't use it to do certain things that benefit them.
Yeah.
But I don't know about the election one. Like I haven't thought too much about that. I think in some ways it's actually like Trump's popularity has risen throughout this. So I don't know. But I mean, yeah, the economy's tanked. So really a recession was about the only thing that probably would have gotten Trump out of office.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I don't know.
Another political thing, just like another stance to look at, something that could potentially help him is the whole like Democratic primary. His opponents, like the Democratic primary has been pushed back and people can't like go out and vote. They have to do absentee ballots and they have to order that stuff, which a lot of people don't know how to do. And they don't really want to know how to do it. They're just lazy. And also I'm pretty sure like the debates have been pushed back very, very far, like August.
Yeah.
So that could potentially help Trump.
And just the fact that like the Democratic Party is so terrible right now.
Yeah.
Whoever they're going to run against him is just like Joe Biden can't even hardly speak right now. They're basically just propping him up and I don't know, putting him out there.
He's a fart.
He's a fart.
He's a what?
He's a fart.
A fart?
Yeah.
Have you heard of... Wait, I was talking to my brother about it. He said it was called, like... Okay, have you heard the thing about, like, CWD being... Okay, I listened to Joe Rogan's podcast. He posted one, like, I think it was, like, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And he was talking about... Yeah. It's, like, chronic waste disease or something. And it has Yeah, have you heard about that? And then, like, the deer. So people are saying, like, oh, it could be from, like... Well, anyways, I talked to my brother about it, and he was like, it's equivalent to, like, mad cow, whatever.
Yeah.
And then...
It's Phil Jacobs.
He was like...
No.
I don't really know, like, what... They're trying to say that, like, the corona is a distraction from, like, the CWD going on or something. And then I also heard something about, like, 5G, something about your phones having to do with corona. I don't know. It was weird. Like, or corona being a distraction from, like, 5G taking over or something. I don't know. It was weird. There's been a lot of different, like, conspiracy theories.
Yeah, there's a lot of conspiracy theories. Those two, the chronic wasting thing, I don't think has anything to do with it. That's just a whole nother, like, subcategory of kind of scary stuff.
Yeah.
But those aren't even viruses. They're called like prions.
Right.
And they really don't know what they are. But yeah, don't eat any like monkey brains or deer brains.
Okay, was it bat soup or was it that armadillo looking thing? I'm still confused on which. How did?
I mean, they don't know, but I think they think it went from the bat and jumped into that thing and then went to a human.
Thing, and then went to the like fish or because it happened in like a fish market and like a fresh like
those wet markets, those open air market. Have you seen a video of those or like pictures of them?
Sick, yeah,
they're insane. Like they have so many. Like I've never even seen that many animals in one place before.
Oh, that's sick. I don't like looking at it.
And they're all just like stacked on top of each other and stuff. I don't know.
It makes me want to throw up. I don't like looking at it. No.
Yeah, but the last several like coronavirus outbreaks, like the SARS and MERS, I'm pretty sure they both originated from bats too.
Yeah.
So maybe we just should not be domesticating bats.
Right. No, I've seen so many tweets like we really all have. We're all about to get the coronavirus because somebody wanted to eat some bat soup. It's so weird. Oh god.
Yeah, it's a strange thing. I don't know. I mean, I think they just needed food over there, and that's how that whole thing came up.
Right.
I don't know why they like eat all the wild animals. Why they couldn't just like have more. I don't know, another type of animal, but.
Yeah,
right.
It's hard to judge.
It's hard to judge
because it's like yeah, we eat cows and stuff like that, but we also have all those farms over here and stuff like that, and we know they're safe and stuff like that. Actually, I don't know if we know.
I don't know. I was just gonna say I don't think the factory farming in the U.S. is honestly much better. Like we could have a superbug come out of one of those places.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just like up to chance.
Yeah,
And-
I think it's just worse. Like. Sorry. I'll let you speak after. But all those different animals, they all have different like immunities and stuff. Like I think some of them don't express the virus, so then you can get like a crazy type of it will like come out of there that's more resistant, and then it'll hop over to something else.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying, Asa?
I have no idea. Are you holding a wine cork?
What? Yeah.
What kind of wine did you have? Oh, wait, I know what that is. Show me it. I'll know what it is. It is, oh my gosh, I know that brand. We sell it at Divine. It is, let me think of it. Is it called Dark Horse, or am I making that up?
No,
Okay.
You got it. You nailed it. Good job.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, Dark Horse is good wine.
Is it a Malbec, or is it a...
It's just a red blend.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew it was like towards the end of our machines.
Yeah. What were you saying, Asa? I'm sorry I interrupted you. Were you saying something about factory farming?
No, I literally have no idea. I think I'm just adding to whatever you said.
But I don't know. I mean, some of the conspiracy theories are more like compelling, I think, than that.
Yeah.
I've heard the 5G thing. I don't know about.
I don't really understand it.
A lot of people think 5G is going to like weaken immune systems.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of components about 5G. So 5G is a shorter wavelength.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't travel as far. Like it has a hard time like cutting through buildings and even just like people and stuff.
Right.
So if they implement it, they have to put up a lot more like substation or like boxes and stuff. Like there's a lot of infrastructure they have to upgrade to do it.
Yeah.
So basically they're talking about like putting a box or something on like every block. So some people think it could be a surveillance thing. Some people think it's like kind of close in the spectrum to microwaves, kind of.
Yeah,
I have to look at.
I don't get
yeah,
that.
it's like
Radiation,
It's like
yeah,
radiation.
stuff like that.
Yeah, but so is like 4G and stuff. And this supposedly the shorter wavelength, like it's supposed to only go through your skin. So I don't know. It could probably give you skin cancer, but it hopefully won't fry your brain as bad as like your phone is now. But it can carry a lot more information on it. So they want to do it to hook up the like Internet of Things. So like every device in your house can like run off of your, it can be connected. But yeah, some people think it's like a super surveillance system, which I don't know, it maybe could be used like that. What are you doing?
I wanted to hit
it. I didn't know it went over the whole screen like that.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Oh, that's so goofy. Okay. Anyways.
What was the other one? I don't know. I did a whole show on it. I did a whole show on it a couple weeks back on some of the conspiracy theories.
I'm really upset about this Tame concert. I'm pretty sure that's just not a thing.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen for sure.
Really cool.
Yeah, we could be dealing with this for like several more months.
For sure. Like, I don't think it'll be. I feel like we're not gonna get to do anything until like August.
Well, to maybe spoil you even worse, I think we could hit a peak here within the next month-ish, and then I think it'll probably settle down. Mm-hmm. And then I think it'll probably flare back up like October, November.
And next year.
Like flu season, pretty much.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, kind of. They still don't know if the heat like knocks it down at all. Mm-hmm. Like some viruses don't survive in the heat.
That would be interesting if it didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't think we really know much about it at all. So
that's the scariest part almost, is that like no one really knows. Like not even like nurses or doctors. They're just living every day like, well, like let's see, like I don't know. That's scary.
Yeah, I mean it's not like we haven't, like, coronaviruses have been around like for a really long time. Like that's the cause of the common cold, but this is just like a different
strain.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, it'll run its course, but honestly, I kind of think it's been a little bit overhyped.
I think so too. I think a lot of people are like it is serious, and like people need to be taking like the whole thing seriously, but also like I hate that a lot of people are like letting it like control their lives. I'm like, okay, like we need to like keep your head on. Like it shouldn't change.
The thing that should scare you is how quickly it spreads, because there's no immunization and stuff like that. What shouldn't scare you is if you get it.
If you get it, like
you have immune system. You can fight it. It's about not spreading the virus is what freaks people out, because like with the common flu, the dangers in like comparing it to the common flu is we have like a lot of immunizations for that. So like it's not easily spreadable. But we have no fighting power against it. That's the only thing that should be scary. But yeah, you shouldn't let it control your life.
No, I think the fear of it has honestly done as much damage as.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like that's
the anxiety.
I hate like getting on Twitter or even because people are like, oh, like this is gonna be going on. Like people, it's just negativity. Like there's so much negativity from this that I feel like that's almost worse than like what's actually happening. Is how people are reacting to it is almost like sickening. I'm like, stop.
Right. No, there's so many different, like if you play with the numbers and stuff, like you can compare it to other like things that kill people. Like you can compare it to like car accidents, suicides.
And that's another thing. Like mental health is going to be awful. Like these.
I know.
That's
what I'm saying. Like how many like suicides and like how much domestic violence and stuff like has taken place because of this that wouldn't have.
It's sad to think about.
For your project, you could do something about the plague.
Crazy. I have to write a final script for my horror class, and I don't know what to
write about the Spanish flu.
I think we just found out what we're writing about. Yeah, I could.
Spanish flu is crazy, and it was at the tail end of World War I. Like, if you think about how many people died in those, like few years, compared to now, this looks like almost nothing. But
crazy. What was I gonna ask you? Oh, have you seen any movies recently?
I just watched that one last night.
That's bad.
And it was terrible. Well, it was like just weird. It wasn't like the trailer wasn't anything like what it was.
What was it?
What was it? I don't even want to explain it. It was just so.
Are you talking about The Border?
Bad. Yes.
Oh. That's all you've watched?
No, I feel like I've watched something else that was good. We watched that movie called Thelma. That was pretty decent. Yeah, it was good. She like, I don't know, it's kind of like a coming of age story, but She had powers basically that if she focused, you should watch it actually before I explain it.
I don't know. Is it the
Selma.
one I'm thinking of? Oh.
But yeah, it's good.
Do you tell me to watch this? I feel like I've seen.
Maybe I did.
I think you did because I feel like I've looked this up.
Don't know.
Or drama. Yeah, I think I did.
Ooh, Clay, watch Horse Girl.
Oh my
Horse
god!
Girl?
Yeah, I gotta watch that. You know what was that one movie
Wait,
that we
is
watched?
this the YouTube thing that you showed me?
No. What did I show you on YouTube? No, not that.
The people that dress up like horses and run around.
No. That was we should have was a Cody Co video. No. This is like that one movie that we watched when was it called like Lemon or something weird?
Oh,
Was it okay?
yeah.
Was
When
that-
did we watch that?
I don't remember.
Lemon.
Before-
Yeah, I remember vaguely.
Okay. Well, it's kind of like that mixed with like what was that other weird movie we watched?
The one that Andy made us watch
Or yeah, what was that? Oh
for
yeah,
his film class.
that one. It's like those two movies mixed together for this one.
So it's like a cringy indie movie that's like it's like so awkward that it's good.
Yes. Exactly that. It's on Netflix, I'm sure, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I love those movies. Like even while I kind of like hate them, but I kind of love them.
Like guilty pleasure.
It's a guilty pleasure. Like I remember watching it and I was like, what is going on? It was so weird.
Well, that's kind of how this movie was last night.
Border?
Yeah, Border or Borders, something like that. It's like I think it's like Swedish or something. One of those like Northern European.
Oh, it looks interesting. I like the cover for it.
Yeah, they wear like weird.
It looks like he's like a gnome or something.
That might be it. That's probably it. I don't know.
Here's another cover for it.
Yes, that one. They wear like.
Why do they wear people's faces?
They wear such weird like prosthetic faces that it's like kind of uncomfortable.
Okay.
The whole movie is so uncomfortable.
Would I like it? I think I might like it.
I think you might.
It looks
It's
weird.
like I watched it with my roommate last night, and we like both like we laughed at it at some parts because it was so bad, and like it was just like really cringy at some parts, like almost borderline gross.
Yeah, it looks kind of gross. That's kind of how I felt watching the platform. I mean, when I watched the platform, it was like watching like torture porn, but like with food. Like I hate watching people like because they have to eat in a certain amount of time. So they're like shoving this food in their mouth, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just hate. Like I hate watching
the prison thing.
Yeah.
It makes you feel dirty.
Yeah, I felt dirty watching it. I was like, I don't like watching that. It's like because they have like 5 minutes. I think it's like around 5 minutes or maybe a few minutes.
Do you know what movie made me feel so gross the first time I watched it? Was Mother.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Mother. Yeah.
I didn't feel gross. I just felt so anxious.
It's very anxiety inducing.
Every single one of his movies, though, every single one of those Aronofsky movies is so anxious.
What else did he?
Have you ever seen Requiem for a Dream?
No.
Oh my gosh, that one makes you so anxious. Have you ever seen Pi?
No, but I think I've heard of that. Okay, wait.
That one's good too.
Okay, he did movies. Wait, I've seen
He did Black Swan.
Oh, yeah. We both go, oh.
Yep.
Yeah, that movie's, I don't like that movie. That movie makes me really anxious. Oh, he did Jackie. That movie's boring. That surprises me.
Yeah. Here's another good one called The Wrestler.
I just saw that one. Interesting.
Wait, go scroll back up.
Zipper.
Oh,
Spears. I've never heard of a lot of these, but the fighter looks familiar. No,
I'd say Pi is really good. It's shot in a pretty unique style.
Really? It's 1998. I think
that was his first movie.
Oh, really?
And it was supposed to be like really low budget, I think.
It looks like it was. Oh, wait. No, Supermarket Sweep was, but there's not even a picture for it, so.
Well, one of them, I think he did it like right out of college, like off of like friends' money.
I think, didn't Black Swan win an award? I feel like it did. Yeah, Academy Award for Best Actress, Leading Role.
Is that Angelina Jolie? Who is that?
No, it's, what's her name? What's the lady's name in it? What's her
Natalie
name?
Portman.
Yeah,
Natalie Portman. And then Mila Kunis.
Yes. Yeah. I think. Oh wait, Winona Ryder, isn't that?
If it says she is, but I don't remember her in it.
Beth Mc. Is she something related to something? No, I don't know if she is. That's weird. She's also in. Dude, you know what I just realized? I was looking at the I don't know what I was looking at for Edward Scissorhands, but she's the young girl in that, and I don't know why I didn't put 2 and 2 together and realize that. But yeah,
I've never seen Edward Scissorhands.
Wait, what?
Really?
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously, I've never seen that.
Watch that. That makes me feel weird, but I like it. It almost gives me the same, like, have you seen Coraline?
No. I mean, like, I've seen bits of it, but no. I don't really like things like that.
Scary?
It's not, yeah, but they're not scary. It's just, like, weird. Like
it's gothy, kind of like
weird. I don't like weird animations like that, really.
That thing you saw me the other day was a weird
Yeah, those are so strange.
It's like what are they called?
Playmate?
No.
It's called
Claymation.
Cool 3D video or something like that.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I love it.
See it.
I
I know exactly what you're talking about.
They're like
so weird.
Where it's like James Charles in your room at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
in the corner or something like that. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I love those.
Or like Shrek.
Yeah.
okay, yeah, they're not the Shrek ones, but yeah, they're like kind of on that level.
The Jimmy Neutron one's funny.
Yeah, those things are so strange. Like when you go down like a weird like YouTube rabbit hole like that.
That is scary. I don't like. I do like it. I was just gonna say I don't like it. I love it
that
actually.
A lot.
Yeah, we do. That's my favorite thing to do, honestly. Is
Get
finding
lost
really
in
weird
the
like
internet.
videos that don't make any sense at all.
Yeah, you like all those cringe videos.
Ew. They're so funny. What else were we talking about? I was thinking about showing you something and I forgot. Edward Scissorhands.
3D.
No. Coraline. You don't like what? You don't like what? You're saying I don't like. And
I don't like animations like that are like.
Scissorhands isn't an animation.
Huh?
Edward Scissorhands is.
No, it's not. But Coraline is.
Yeah, but I don't think it's like creepy enough for you to like be like, I can't sit through this. Like it's good.
No, I don't think it's.
When I was a kid, I was like.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of scary when you're a kid.
I just never thought to like go back and watch it. I don't know.
I guess not. Actually, wait on Coraline. Watch that when it's like Halloween time.
Is that a Tim Burton?
Yeah. Wait, no, it's not. No, it's not.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's not. It reminds me of those like Tim Burton things.
I don't really like the Tim Burton ones.
I also don't. Nightmare Before Christmas. That is unsettling.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
And I will stand by that until I die because that is a very unsettling movie.
Yeah. There's just something about animations that are like kind of like people, but they're like enough off like that it's like really strange.
It's called something because Disney does it so that because like if features are too lifelike and like real, it makes you feel weird.
It's called the Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, because Disney always makes the eyes really big. It always makes like it does it in a way.
It needs to make it cartoony because it's kind of like a bell curve.
Yeah.
That's what the Uncanny Valley is. And like at the bottom, it's nothing like a human. At the top, it's completely like a human. And then right in the middle is the Uncanny Valley where it makes you uncomfortable.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is what that is.
Huh.
It's something
now I know.
Classes.
Yeah,
so
I was gonna say I learned about that, but we
talked
talked about how Disney is always like very like they don't look weird, but like if you really think about it, you're like, why are their eyes that big? Like that it doesn't make sense, but like it's visually appealing to look at. It's just so weird. Like I don't know. That makes me feel weird.
Mm-hmm. When are you gonna make a short film with Andy and I?
I don't know. What is it gonna be? You guys have to like. I am not writing the script, or if I am, you guys have to help me. I
have a thing.
A thing. Oh yeah, don't you already have one?
Yeah. Kind of. It's not. I wouldn't call that a short film, but huh?
I said, so what do you need me for then? If you already have the script and Andy has the camera.
Wait, what? No, we don't have a script for anything.
Okay, so you said I have a thing. What do you mean?
We just have a vision.
Okay.
But that one's something else. I think Yeah, we're gonna do something else. I don't know. You could just be like creative direction. You could be the creative director.
Perfect.
You can help make the vision look good.
Okay. I'll do that, and I'll do the color grading. Probably not actually, because that takes a really long time and it's not fun.
Andy's good at that.
Andy can do all the technical stuff. I can just be his assistant.
Andy's so good at the technical stuff.
Yeah, he can. I'll have a blast.
That's his thing. That's like, well, I shouldn't say that's his thing, but it kind of is.
Yeah, that's his thing for sure. I feel bad for Andy. He's just cooped up right now. I want to go give him a high five through the window. Like,
you know, he's not allowed to. I was at home,
and
I wasn't allowed to see him.
Yeah, he told me that. Yeah. Well, yeah. What do your parents think of the whole situation?
Mine?
Yeah.
I don't know. They're fine with it.
I was gonna say, I think his parents are just like, they don't.
Yeah, his parents are like, well, from what I've seen, they're kind of freaked out. Like, they were like grilling me, like, because I'm still working.
Yeah.
Like, has he been working? Like, have his parents been working? Like, have they been out? Have they been on quarantine? How long? Like, yeah. Which is fine. Like, I kind of get that, but that's just not how I am.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
I mean, are you constantly coming into contact with people who could potentially be infected?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, yeah, you probably shouldn't see him.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I'm what's called an essential worker right now, so, you know.
What do you do?
You know, some with truck drivers, don't you?
No.
You send out. What did you do that though? Like back in Finley,
Oh, I dispatched.
Yeah.
Trucks.
That's the word.
No, I'm doing validation engineering for a biopharmaceutical company.
That's essential?
Yeah.
Very
essential.
What do you do?
Well, I'll just, like, the company produces a lot of essential pharmaceuticals.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Crazy. So what have you just working?
Huh?
You've just been working?
Yeah, still working.
How is your schooling? Like, are you doing classes right now, or like how is that?
No, I'm not doing any classes right now.
This is like an internship, right?
Yeah, I mean, they call it a co-op, which is supposed to be like.
Does it count for
a little different?
You get credit for this or not?
Yeah, we have to do 3 rotations to graduate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really nice though. It breaks up school and like you get a little bit of money in between everything. I don't know. It's pretty great.
Yeah, I would rather. No.
It's so much less like stress. Not even that school is that stressful, but like I have like 0 stress at all right now. So it's great.
That sounds great. I just got an email the other day that I can pass fail my classes. So that's been really something I've been contemplating the past few days. Lisa and I sat down last night. We decided what all I needed to do for each class.
Right.
Fail them. Definitely doing it for our my humanities class. That class is.
What class is that?
Nightmare.
I got to see how bad her professor was.
What's it called?
Humanities.
But that's all it's called is humanities. There's not a.
It's a university core class. Like we have to take humanities.
It's like
we have to
Renaissance
take ethics.
and.
It's Renaissance and. I don't even know what else because I don't pay attention.
That should be fun, but he's just a bad professor or what?
A bad professor, and he's just like condescending. Like
he's very condescending. Today he was commenting on something that Brynn and I did last night. I'm just trying to help her get like back on track to finish her classes.
I haven't been doing things like the past like 2 weeks.
Well, and it's another thing where a lot of people don't have like that internal motivation and clock and stuff when it's all online.
I don't when it's online. Right. Like I would never do.
When Brynn goes to her classes in person, she gets all A's.
Tell them.
All A's. Like, and I know grades shouldn't matter or whatever, but like she gets all A's. When she's back home, it's just harder. It's even harder for me. And so she and we worked on something last night and we submitted it.
And it was good. It's about like, okay, so our final is like a museum. So you have to like pick items in your museum. And so my museum is going to be like the art of film. And so I picked items from Midsummer, and Hereditary, obviously. I did the bear in Midsummer, and then I did the necklace in Hereditary. Proceed.
So we chose those, and the whole point of the project is to find objects in movies that represent our society, to put into a museum so that generations to come will be able to like see stuff about us. Whatever. It's not a bad idea for a project, but the specifics are kind of insane. We spent like an hour on it, and I was like, what to say and how to word stuff, and we probably wrote like 700 words. And he gave us he gave her a 0 out of 100.
Wow.
And he responded, and he was like,
he was
so condescending. Like, it was so passive aggressive. He was like, read the assignment, period. And then he goes, really read it, period. And then was like, what else did he say?
He was like, how can this relate to our society? And one other question, like, how does this represent our humanity? That's all he said. A 0. And so I was like, no. And like in a college course, a 0 out of 100 is
a big deal. And so commented back, well, we like wrote like 200 more words, like it's explaining how it connects, because it does. Like, I was just pissed. Like, we literally
we lined out the themes and the motifs like throughout the entirety of the films and how they relate to our humanity and society,
like family struggles, grief. Like, I literally, like, we laid out all this stuff, and then he's like, how does this relate? I'm like, because people deal with mental health, people deal with family struggles. Like, I was literally like laying it all out, and then I'm like, how does this not make sense? Like, what is he? What not? And then I like commented back, and I was like, oh boy, what did it say?
You started out with after reading your comment, I decided to go back and add some extra, like, more in-depth analysis to try and appease your specific
recommendation. Like, after you evaluated and then I was like,
by the way, I did read the assignment.
I said I did read the assignment, and I thought what I had was adequate or something, and then I was like, or would have been adequate, and then I was like, hopefully this meets your expectations or something. I was bitchy because he was so condescending about it. I'm like, that's so rude. And especially at this time to be giving somebody a 0. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It's kind of rude.
No, I agree.
But it's fine because we fixed it. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully I get a grade.
Something's better than a 0.
No, literally. But
yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it was.
Because that sounds like it could be a fun class. Like, but
it could be if he wasn't a dud. And he talks. I can't listen to his. I always read the transcript because I can't listen to his lectures. He'll post them. It was an online class to begin with, and so when he talks, it almost sounds like he has like a.
It sounds like he needs to clear his throat.
Yeah, it's almost
like in the back of his throat.
Hey guys, so today we're going to. That's almost perfect. That was really good. It's like he's talking about. I don't know. It's almost like The Godfather mixed with like somebody that's doing the marshmallow challenge and has like 10 marshmallows. So
wow.
Yeah.
I caught someone who actually sells their art and doodles and stuff.
Show him your Snapchat that you made. Actually, Asa made this.
Okay. That's actually pretty good from what I've seen of Pokemon. Did you actually make that or not?
Yes, I made it.
But he like.
Okay.
But like how you do it, how you do it, you literally put the picture down, you trace it, and then you choose the colors that are on it, and then you're done. It took me like 30 minutes to do that. That's it.
Okay.
So someone goes, King or something, and then he said, we both on our commission shit. And I said, but I'm kidding though. And he said, oh. And I said, like I'm not actually doing it. Right.
He didn't.
You know what ruined Midsummer for me?
What?
That one actor. He's so bad he ruined the whole movie.
No.
The kid from like We're the Millers.
Well, I love him because I hated him so much in that movie, and I was like,
he ruins the movie.
I disagree because I think like you just hate him as a person. And I'm like, that is exactly what they wanted from that. And honestly, you don't like any of the guys. You don't really like anyone, actually.
Uh,
Do you like Danny?
I don't know their names.
The
I
only
don't
girl.
know.
Literally
Huh?
the main character.
Oh, the main character? Yeah, I liked her.
Okay. I
Why
think,
wouldn't you?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I really love like her as a character, but I love the concept of the movie in general, and I like the message of like the movie as a whole. But I wouldn't say like, oh, like
I
yeah,
thought, I thought it was kind of predictable.
you thought he was gonna die?
Yeah.
Like from when though? Like what point were you like, yeah?
Well, you just knew that she was going to become the May Queen.
Well, yeah, I
Like,
feel like
instantly.
yeah, that was predictable.
Like, before she even went.
Yeah, but did you know that from the trailer? Because I feel like the trailer almost gave that away.
I don't know.
I think it did.
I don't know if I even watched the trailer.
I definitely did. I was like, I knew I was gonna love the movie when I saw the trailer. I was like,
Well,
yeah, this
you
looks
knew
like-
that the, like, that local guy, like, as soon as they met, like, in the apartment or whatever, I could already tell that that's what was going to happen.
in the apartment, like that she was gonna be the
Well,
big. Oh, when
She was, like, with her boyfriend, and he was with his friends, and it was the one, where were they from? Like,
uh,
I want to say, like, Sweden or something, but I don't think so.
Oh,
Huh?
the main guy, the guy
Like, where's
from
the village at?
Harga. It was
Yeah.
like the Harga community.
Where's that at, though?
Is it a place in Sweden or is it not? Did they make it up? I don't really know.
I don't know. But are they Swedish, though?
Yeah,
Okay.
because the Midsummer is like a real festival that they have like every year.
Yeah, it's like June 20th
It's
to the
June to the-
24th.
Yeah, it's obviously they don't.
But yeah, it's the
Do this stuff.
solstice.
Yeah, but it's a summer solstice. So I think Midsummer. Let me look up Midsummer location. It was filmed in Budapest. What? Is that real?
My golden
I don't believe
grand
that.
piano.
I don't believe that. Yeah, that's true. I did not know that. Okay, Swedish hat. I don't know how to pronounce this. H-A, the fancy A with the dots.
Yeah.
L-S-I-N-G land. Hasland?
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce any of their things from, like, looking at them.
Hasland and Harga is the community. That's Hasland.
Okay.
Isn't that in another movie, Hasland? Or did I just make that up? Like a
That says Hälsingland. Hälsingland.
Hälsingland?
Yeah, that's what that says.
Okay, well, anyways. I
yeah,
said I didn't know how to pronounce it. I said
Anyway,
that.
okay, all I'm saying is, like, when her and that Swedish guy first met, you could tell that that's what was going to happen.
Yeah, you could tell that. I think you could kind of tell that he had like a weird like fascination with her, and he was like, "Oh, like I'm really excited you're coming."
There was, like,
and in the
it was-
meantime,
it
he's
was-
like,
there was too much foreshadowing
"Yeah, a little bit." That's why I think I like.
at the beginning of that movie.
I don't know that I loved Hereditary either. Sorry, I'm gonna bash one of your two favorite movies right now. Like, they were good, they were solid.
I just have a fascination with them. I just like, I don't know. There's just the way that they made me feel is just like, I haven't felt that way about a movie in a really long time, and so I'm just like,
Actually,
okay.
out of that studio, I liked. I thought Uncut Gems was so good.
It's amazing. Did I tell you I made my dad watch it, and literally at the end, I knew he was gonna say something like, "What was that?" Like at the end of the movie when he just dies, and then that's like it, and he literally was like, "What the heck?" He's like, "What's that?" He was so mad. He's like, why don't you know if like what else happened to the girl and whatever? And I'm like, it's up to interpretation. You just have to like imagine. Use your imagination. You don't like The Lighthouse though either, did you?
I did like The Lighthouse.
I love The Lighthouse.
I really liked it.
Oh, I thought you were like, it's just weird.
No.
Okay.
I like weird movies. That's
That was
like kind of
my favorite.
what I go for.
I really liked The
Yeah, The
Lighthouse.
Lighthouse might be up there. Like I think it might be.
It was just so psychological.
It was really good. Have you seen Misery?
What is it? Mystery?
Misery.
Misery? No.
Stephen King movie.
No. I haven't. I don't think I've seen any Stephen King movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Any? You haven't seen The Shining?
No.
Oh.
Like I said, I haven't watched like a whole lot of horror movies.
Okay. Have you seen Gerald's Game?
No.
Wow. A lot of his movies
I've never
are
even heard of that.
Really?
Gerald's Game.
That's on Netflix. I just watched that the other night. I was going on like a Stephen King binge watch.
I like David Lynch movies.
What did he make?
Well, you watched that one. Did you ever watch? What's the one Andy and I always watched? The Lost Highway.
That was so goofy.
What do you mean? That was such a good movie.
It's so weird. Is that the one where they're like, what?
Don't spoil it.
Okay, you know, you were saying that you don't know, like, oh, I didn't know people did that like artsy stuff and like made those like designs.
Yeah.
Somebody literally, it was Alex. I'm gonna call Alex that. Alex Metcalf just responded to Aces and said, "OMG, the person that does those things, you're so talented." Like acting.
Which is kind of what I was going for.
And exactly what he was going for. Amazing. Anyways.
When are you getting Alex on the show?
I don't know. I think she's in Parma right now, actually. Yeah.
Well, you need to get her on here.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think she would want to.
Why not?
I don't know. She doesn't like this stuff.
She doesn't like this stuff?
No.
Huh.
I don't know. I just kind of spoke for her. Maybe she would. I'm just assuming. We watched The Tiger King. Have you seen The Tiger King?
No, I'm not gonna watch that.
Why not?
Anything that's that blown up, I will not watch.
That's how I feel about. I still haven't seen Black Panther, and I refuse to see it because of how hyped up it for like a whole. I was like, nope, not doing it. Not doing it.
I feel like that with like every Marvel movie.
Yeah, I hate Marvel. I don't see the hype.
Not even like they're not like bad, but like they aren't good.
No, they're all the same. I'm like,
it's just a movie.
Yeah, that's just a movie to me. That's literally just a movie, in the worst way.
What is Asa shaking his head being sassy?
I kind of like Marvel, but it's only because it's like a way to like fill your time. Like it's something to have on in the background. Like I like it. I look up. But did I cry at Endgame? Yes, I did. Okay.
Ew.
Tony died. Spoiler.
Yeah, and I think I saw that on Twitter like 10 times. I'm like, okay, I'm just not even gonna watch it.
Yeah, but it was still kind of sad. I don't know.
Kind of stupid. And I don't think I will ever watch like the Star Wars trilogy. I'm never gonna get into.
I'll do that.
Actually, I didn't think Star Wars was bad.
The acting is really gonna get me, and the way they talk. I can't stand the way they talk.
The new ones?
I haven't seen the new ones. I'm just saying, like, I would have to start at the beginning, and then like.
Yeah.
You haven't seen any Star Wars?
I've seen bits and pieces, but like, because
they're also very, in my opinion, slow moving.
Yeah.
Really? The original 3 probably.
I like the newer ones though.
Yeah, they're kind of slow moving.
You're like, yeah, actually.
But I mean, if you're genuinely interested in something like that, then it's going to be that worth the hype. Like people are going to like it. Same with Marvel. Like even if it's not that good, if it's something that you're a fan of, but like,
I feel like Lord of the Rings movies are such an investment.
Yeah,
they're like
long.
They're hard to get through.
Did you ever watch Game of Thrones?
I watched like bits and pieces of the beginning, and I watched the last season.
Okay, yeah, I watched like the first. I watched the first, a little bit of the second, and then I got bored, and I was like, I can't do it. I
probably would have watched it, but I only had HBO like on and off, or saw like clips of it on and off, so.
Yeah, I was getting bored.
I'm a big Westworld fan though.
I haven't seen that. That's on Netflix, isn't it?
Oh, it's HBO.
Oh, it's HBO. Okay, I know. I think Amanda talked about that. Or there's a show that's on Netflix that's like
That I don't know.
Devs is on Hulu, and I think it's kind of like that. That guy, have you ever seen Ex Machina?
I always thought it was Ex Machina.
Yes.
Like
Maybe. I
the
tried to watch that together. It's like the robot movie.
yeah,
Right?
like
That's a 24
super
movie.
like the genius guy that lives out on like a compound is like building robots in his house.
I think
What?
I'm almost
I kinda
positive
wanna
that's
watch that.
A24. I'm gonna look it up. I'm like 99.9% sure it is.
It
I have a
could
whole-
be.
I have a whole list of A24 movies that I still need to watch.
It's the same. He made this movie called Devs, and it has who's the guy from Parks and Rec? That he's generally like a comedian.
Oh, like the guy that plays Rob.
Yeah, I think so.
I forget his name.
Oh, like the boss.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
He's in this movie or this TV show Devs. It's just to me it feels like a little bit overdone. Like I don't know. Oh, he did Annihilation too.
Ooh, I
Mhm.
liked Annihilation.
I thought Annihilation was really good.
I don't think I've seen that yet.
Was really.
But that has is that Natalie Portman?
Too.
Yeah, that's Natalie Portman.
Annihilation's the one with like the force field around the forest, and like when you go in, everything's like she lost her husband in there, so she has to go in and find him.
Yeah, I understand. I would probably like it
It's
though.
pretty good. I would watch
Mhm.
it with you again.
It is good. The ending is a nice twist.
Ending is wow. Brynn, you're not ready for it. We should watch it.
Have you heard of Jojo Rabbit?
Dojo Rabbit?
Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo Rabbit?
Yeah.
Oh, is that like the Nazi little boy thing?
The Hitler, whatever.
I've seen the trailer.
It looked interesting. I feel like I would like it.
It looks interesting, but it
could either be
it
really
doesn't look
stupid or
good.
it could work. Yeah, it could work. I don't know. I still haven't seen The Irishman on Netflix. I still want to see
I
that.
know I should watch that.
Little Woman. Have you seen that?
Nah, I don't have any interest.
I heard mixed reviews, so I'm like,
I heard good stuff.
I
about
heard
Little
good,
Women.
but then I also heard bad. So I'm kind of like, I don't
know. I never watched it.
I don't
Not
know.
really my style.
I've never seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I still haven't seen.
I still haven't seen that either. I was in Spain when it came out and I couldn't watch it.
Oh, really?
So we were talking about watching it, but it's not. I'm not like a Tarantino. Like I
Yeah.
watch them and like they're fine, but I'm not like a fan, like a cult fan of Tarantino.
Either. Have you ever heard of Green Room?
Sounds familiar, but you know The Room?
Yeah.
Yes.
They had a showing here at a theater.
Dude, they have a showing
I
every.
really wanted to go.
Oh, yeah, the movie theater across from Capitol shows it every like first or something Sunday of every month,
Wow.
and everybody brings plastic spoons and you throw it at the screen. I don't know why. It's like a thing.
Huh.
So I was like, that'd be
Yeah.
fun. But I also want to see a ghost story. I guess it's like really like not a ghost story at all.
Wow. Do you still believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
Still? What do you mean still?
I thought weren't you the one? Don't you believe in ghosts or not?
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
I think things transcend beyond our
yes.
perceived reality.
I wouldn't say like go like I don't think.
Think they
ghosts-
interact with us?
Yes. Didn't I ever tell you the story that I got touched by a ghost? I won't say ghost, but like
You got touched?
figure, entity. Yeah. Didn't I tell you about that?
I don't know. Tell us.
I was at my friend's. Okay, spooky story. I wish I had some like spooky here.
Don't play music. Just tell it. Oh my
Like-
gosh.
Here, I'll do it.
Okay, right. Okay, go. So once upon a time, I was at my friend's house. Okay, we won't do it like that. I was at my friend's house in 6th grade, and her house was haunted. I think it was the landlord's mom died in that house. She had like cancer or something. She died in that house, and then I'm trying to remember the story. The name of the ghost was Cecilia, and I think she either she was Mexican or like half Mexican or something, and that had to do with this because their favorite person in the house was Abby, the girl I was friends with, and she was really dark complected and like almost looked kind of Mexican. So when we played the Ouija board, they're like, "Who's your favorite person in the house?" And this is creepy to me. Instead of spelling A-B-B-Y, it just went A-B-Y. And that like freaked me out from Brynn. I don't know. I thought it was scary. And so we played for a little bit. It was like me, her mom, her sister's friend, and then the brother and the girlfriend. And so I think later that night, like after we were done playing, like there was like creepy stuff happening when we were playing. But after we were done playing, we were in the kitchen, and her house was set up like the main room, the living room's right here, the middle room, which was like the entity's like favorite room, and then the kitchen. And we were in the kitchen, and they have one of those windows like built in the house. What do you call those? It's just like
a window.
It's just a window in the house. You know what I'm talking about? Like you can see
like to look into the kitchen?
Yeah. So like the kitchen's right here, and you can see into the living room.
Okay.
So all in the kitchen. There's a light on in the kitchen. There's no light on in the middle room, and there's no light coming from the living room except for the light from the TV. Mm-hmm. So I'm in the kitchen, and I'm kind of making fun of the fact that like we did the Ouija board. Like I thought it was goofy. Like I kind of believed it, but I was still like, like I don't think it's real. So I was like mocking the ghost, and I was like, Cecilia, if you're really here, like I was like, ooh, you won't. I was like, touch me tonight, then, if like you're real or like you're really here. And so I was having a good time. Like I thought it was funny, and so. The dogs, there's a dog in the living room and there's a dog in the bedroom. This is just to give you a preface of like, I'm prefacing the fact that like none of the animals were around. Like, so this wasn't an animal that touched me. The bird is in the cage. The cat is outside. And that's all the animals they had. And so I'm in the kitchen, and I forgot my charger in the living room. So I'm walking through the favorite room, which is pitch black. And literally, I feel, ew, it literally gives me chills thinking about it because it was so gross. I'm walking through the middle room, and I literally, put your foot up. I feel somebody, I'll show you what it felt like.
What in the world?
Would you just, okay, just go like that. I literally felt somebody like, it felt like fingers grabbing my ankle like that. Like very, not like hard, not like somebody like yanked me, but just very lightly like grazed their fingers like across my ankle. And I think I started crying. I don't remember. But it was literally like the scariest moment of my entire life. I literally like didn't even know what to do. I was like,
you have so much color today.
I know, dude. I got like burnt today. Look at this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the sun was great today.
It was. I didn't think I was gonna get a lot of color, but anyways, yeah, it was terrifying. And then ever since then, I just really missed.
Huh.
Sorry.
That's an interesting story. I actually don't think you've told me that one before, but
yeah,
I don't know. I've heard so many people's ghost stories and stuff, but I don't know.
You don't believe it? I think it's like a scene. Like I've never seen anything, and that's what I think like gets me. Like I've never seen like a figure or seen like a orb or whatever they call like the.
Supposedly, you can get those with like sleep paralysis.
Oh, don't even talk about. I hate that. That grosses me out. I hate thinking.
Oh, I thought somebody. Oh, that was weird. I like woke up from a dream. What was that?
Are you in your room?
I woke up from a dream into another dream, and I was getting like. Have you ever woken up from a dream into like another dream? Like you think you woke up, but you're still dreaming?
Still dreaming, yeah. It's like you dreamt that you woke up in your dream.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And you think you're awake for like a minute, and then you realize you're still in your dream.
Yeah.
That happened. But no, this time, what was it? I like woke up and I like have a glass of water at my like on the nightstand.
Okay.
What? And I like
because it's so blurry in the background, so I'm like,
oh, you can't see my hands like if I do a motion or something?
Barely.
I don't know. But now I'm having a hard time like remembering what exactly happened. I think that I woke up and I like instantly like fell back asleep, but it felt like someone was like choking me. Like I couldn't breathe.
Here in this place,
like someone was like trying to like gag me or something, like put something over my mouth or like pour something down my throat, and I was like fighting.
Actually,
like I was like fighting to wake up.
Oh.
And then I like woke up and was like freaked out and like looking around. Cause like I think I like woke up and I only woke up for like a second or two, and I like fell like back asleep right away, and I got like a bit of sleep paralysis or something. And
That's
it
weird.
kind of freaked me out for a minute.
Whenever people talk about sleep paralysis, they act like you're awake and you're aware that you're awake, but you can't move. Like you can't move your body, you can't move any part of anything but like your eyes. Like your eyes is the only thing that you can move. And then I don't know how you get out of it though.
Your consciousness is separate from your body, so your body's still
asleep, but your mind isn't, or something.
I've heard people that float out and can see themselves.
Ew, that's weird.
Astral projecting.
That's astral projecting. So you're like, you're outside and you're watching yourself. That's weird.
I've never had that, but I've had where I can't get myself to wake up. Like I've never sat there and been able to look around or something and been conscious, but like I've had where I just said, like where I struggle to like
wake up.
Like I'm awake, but I can't like get myself like
lucid
dreaming. Yeah.
Kind of.
You're aware that you're dreaming.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I do that too. But if I'm doing that, I can wake myself up like instantly.
Yeah, I think lucid dreaming, you can like decide what you dream. I think that's what lucid dreaming is.
Yeah, you start to shift it.
Start to think of something and you shift.
That's a possibility. You can do that, but lucid dreaming is just the ability
to
be aware
that you're dreaming.
A lot of people have to like train to do that. They're like, I'm dreaming. They have to like flick themselves and stuff. And
that's weird.
In their dream, if they ever
I would just wake up.
if they ever replicate that in their dream, they'll say, I'm dreaming, and then they'll be aware that they're dreaming.
That's like Inception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they have like their token or whatever.
What is it?
Well, he has a spinner, but like or like a top, but everybody has like their own token or something.
I love that movie. It's a really good movie.
No, I've never been like that, but I definitely can. Like sometimes if I wake up and go back to sleep, I can do it a lot easier, and I can kind of like pick what I dream.
It's crazy. I had a really scary dream the other day. I had a dream that I was getting like sex trafficked, or like almost got sex trafficked. It was really scary.
Mm-hmm.
I was like in like the middle of a foreign country, and I think I was like getting drug into this house. It almost looked like, have you seen Taken?
Yeah.
You know that scene where he's walking through the hallway and there's like sheets of girls behind all these like little like stations, I guess you want to call them. I don't really know.
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
That's literally what I saw, and so I started running. And I'm pretty sure I like, what's that called when you, what's it called when you punch somebody in their jugular?
Throat punch?
Punching them in the jugular?
I don't know, I throat punched a lady though, and then I started running.
What in the world?
She was like, no, you have to come. And they like kept telling me and my friend, Brittany, that was in it with me, they were like, oh, like you have to like strip down. And I was like, no. And I literally I started running.
At least we know that.
Do you ever have running dreams?
Right.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Do you ever have running dreams?
Yes. I do.
I do too. I haven't had one in a while.
I don't know. Dreaming is weird. Did you ever look up like meanings of your dreams? Like I dreamed about eels like a month ago. And I was like, what does that mean? Like, it was just random. I'm like, I never saw an eel recently. I've seen one in person in general. So I'm like, that's kind of weird. It was either an eel or, it was an eel. And so I looked it up and it was like distrust. It was like the distrust of man or something like that. And I was like, or like, there's just all these weird and I'm like, this is so weird. Or like your teeth falling out is a big one that a lot of people dream.
Have
you ever dreamt that?
No, I don't think so.
I think it's like insecurity or something like I don't know, something that you're like meaning to confront and haven't yet, or something in your life. I don't know. It's a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah, there is. I always like write down my craziest dreams.
Me too. I started like a dream journal on my phone. Like immediately when I wake up, I'll like write down everything I remember. But it kind of scared me after a while.
Why?
Because then I would think, because when you dream, like you forget about your dream like an hour after you're like awake.
Typically.
Most of the time, or a lot of the details. And so
I started doing it. But then especially like the scary ones that I could remember, I was like, I don't want to remember this.
Really?
Yeah. Like, let me see if I still have them. Dreams. Yeah, literally dreams. But, oh my gosh, look at this. This one says, first with Higgins and wife in living room. This is my professor. I'm at my professor's house. It says, first with Higgins and wife in living room. Movie felt. Oh, this is scary. Okay, so one movie that still scares me. Not even really. Just the concept of it is The Ring. Have you ever seen that?
No, but
the videotape, the cursed videotape, whatever.
Yeah.
I watched it when I was like 7, so it's kind of traumatizing. Anyways, I'm at his house. And a movie fell from his bookshelf. He had like a whole thing of like movies, and one of them fell off. And I was like, that's kind of weird. So I like went up and put it back. And when I came back, a movie fell again, and it was The Ring. And I was like, stop! Like I got so freaked out. I was so scared. And so I put it back. And then it says, once I put The Ring back, I got freaked out. Samara comes for me while I'm laying. Oh, I remember this. I was sitting on the ground, and I just see her like. Oh, with her hair, like crawling towards me, and I'm freaking out. And then it goes, while I'm laying down, along with cat that keeps attacking me. There was a cat that was literally like clawing at me, and I had to like rip it off of me. It was scary. It was a black cat that attacked me. And then I had a dream that this guy was following me, and I was with my friends. And then I took his cash. He gave me cash to like play the games. That we were at this like bar or something, and he gave me cash, but I just took the cash and ran. And then he was with the girl, but the girl to follow us. Stemmed from Psycho Guy. I have like, do you ever have like multiple dreams all within like one dream? Like I have different like sequels.
Or like the same character come into a different like setting or something. Yeah.
So my third one was I said stemmed from Psycho Guy. I'm assuming in the one before that. Psycho dad protecting kids from psycho dad. Have to hide them. Locking doors. Kids going crazy. I end up shooting lady from haunted house? ?
Wow. Pretty dark.
Isn't there? No, I have really scary dreams a lot of the time. I think. What was that? Isn't there like a thing like you can't see yourself die in your dream, or you can't?
Yes.
You have to be in like first person, or can you be? Like, can you see?
I've had a dream in third person before.
I
have two.
Dream in
third person. I think I dream in first person, but what's the one you can't see yourself die? Is it first or third? Like, can you not physically be like stabbed or shot?
I've never died in a dream. I've heard people that have.
But I wonder in what way.
I had a dream where
I
was driving and my dad was in the seat next to me, and we were like going over a bridge. And this gets dark. That's your trigger warning. I literally just had a gun in my hand, and I shot him, and then I shot myself, and then the car, it like panned to a different view, and the car just went off the bridge. Yep.
Wow. That pan to the different view though. It changed perspectives mid-dream.
Kind of beautiful.
That's crazy. I don't think I've ever had that.
I had a dream where I killed someone and I cut not someone, my dad. I killed my dad and I cut him up and I put him in a like chest in my mom's room. And I was freaking out one day because I thought they were gonna open the chest, and then they did, and he wasn't in there. Then I woke up. I don't know. There's a lot more details, but obviously I'm skipping over them. Yeah.
Huh.
I don't.
That's fascinating. What do you have like problems with your dad? Is that a very personal question? No, I don't know.
I don't have daddy issues.
That's funny.
But I have killed him multiple times.
I need to watch that video.
In my dreams.
With Landon?
Because you said he talks about Tame Impala, right?
Yeah, we talk about music, and then he talks about drugs a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All the time.
He talks about, like, I think he just recently got into acid or something. So he kind of talks about that.
Fun.
Why is acid illegal?
I don't know. Why are any of them illegal?
I don't know.
You know, like you think about it, and it's like, what does like shrooms and acid do? They make you like hallucinate and stuff. So why is it illegal?
Yeah, mostly political. I mean, you also probably don't want people like walking out into cars and stuff. Or like,
being like high and yeah. People are just stupid. I think like you can't control what people would do if they were.
If you do it correctly, yeah, it could probably be a pretty positive experience. But I think, I don't know, they're like experimenting with a lot of those in like therapy sessions. But it'll be interesting to see. I think they'll probably all start.
Legal, I would try it.
Yeah.
If what was?
If it was legal, I would try it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's also like there's been such a bad connotation that I feel like it's easier to like set you off on a bad trip just because it's I don't know, it seems like there's kind of like paranoia around it or like just anxiousness.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, that's another weird thing.
What, drugs?
Yeah, like why do they do what they do? Like nobody really knows.
It's kind of scary. Like, what is it doing to your? I wish I could watch a like instructional video of like what it's really doing to your body, like when it's happening. Or when
you can watch. They do fMRIs on people's brains, and they like will give them drugs, and they'll look at what regions are like lighting up at certain times.
I want to see that.
I also want to see that.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
You haven't seen it? He's never seen Inception.
Inception?
Yeah.
I didn't see it until like a month or two ago, surprisingly.
That's like I think I watched it in high school.
I really like it. I like all the actors in it too, which helps.
It's just so trippy. I remember watching it at like 5 a.m, and after I was just like, oh.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
All right, well, I have to wrap this one up. Thank you guys for joining me, though.
Of course.
I don't know if you guys met the criteria of semi-famous or interesting, but...
we're kind of famous. People
kind of.
Famous
How's that?
from LB.
Famous what?
So famous from LB. Almost famous on TikTok.
Are you, though?
I mean, we got some views. We got 80 likes on our dance video. Period.
Nice. I don't know. I'm not going to plunge into TikTok yet. I'm holding strong.
Oh, gosh. Because you know you're going to like it and you're going to watch it.
I'm not going to like it, though. I don't like those short videos. I never got into Vine.
It's not. TikTok has a very strong algorithm that as soon as you start liking videos at all, even if you skim through it for 10 minutes, they will start catering videos to you. It's weird.
It's because it's the Chinese watching you.
It's like the FBI agent in your phone. I don't know, kind of scary.
They're building a profile on you.
Honestly, I wouldn't doubt it.
It probably knows more about me than I do myself, so I'd like to see it.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I just need... that's not the best use of my time, so...
What is?
Anything other than that.
This.
Yeah, this, exactly. There you go. All right. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Thanks, you too.
Bye.
Bye.